If you look at
What up, though? Sports Music Talk 3 and 3. We back with another one, man. So, yeah. Shout out to the Pistons. You know we won game 2 at home. Stop playing. Lions, Tigers, Wolverines, Red Wings. It's that time, man. You know what it is. Sports Music Talk 3 and 3. So, we're going to get into this. Jaguar Wright is talking about the Jeffrey Epstein files. And
the Epstein
all the
files,
things going
like, and I
on.
don't think
So,
people are
we're going to get into it. Let's go ahead. Let's get it started. She's talking about it in the depth and the deep of it. And I'm pretty sure she's going to talk about some information that some of us don't have a clue about. Some of us might know. And some of us might be confused. But we know what it is, man. Sports Music Talk 3 and 3. We here. We're bringing it to you live. More action. We don't stop. Follow, subscribe, share, like, comment. Don't forget, man. Go get you a pack of Big Leafs. You know what it is, or get you some Big Leafs to break down and put it into one of your favorite papers. You know what it is, man. Let's get it started.
really being honest about what's. If you look at the Epstein files, like, and I don't think people are really being honest about what's in those files. I guess that's the reason why
Right.
nobody's really talking about them. They're talking about cannibalism in those files. They're talking about the rape and the murder of children in those files. Just talking about celebrities doing this and celebrities doing that, it's deeper than that. It's
We're
much
not
deeper
gonna
than
cover
that.
that.
And when you think
It's
about when they
subliminal. We're
came
gonna put
over
subliminal under
here
the curtain.
and they were fleeing Europe to come to the United States, or what we know now as the United States, it's wild because if you remember hearing about it, they were escaping from religious persecution, right? Has anybody
Right.
even bothered to ask what kind of religion these people were practicing, that they had to run across a fucking ocean so that they could go somewhere else and do their shit? Like, what?
That is crazy. Like, if you had to go to a whole other, you got to go to another land. You got to run across the ocean to do something so sick. Why wouldn't you do it where you located it in the home that you're at? So if you here at home, like, and you doing all this sick, disgusting stuff, why do you have to move, switch location, pick up and just dipset? Like, what's up with that? Because you hiding something? Because of things that you're doing? You move to a land where you know it's accepted. You know what's going on. You know people that's involved in it. Like all of that included is a lot of question marks.
Was it that they was doing that was so different? If they were just following God, if they were just, I'm just saying, like, they want to sit here and they want to talk about tyranny. Like, let's just be honest. Most of our history here is based in fiction. No, I'm just saying it's all based in lies. They lied about everything. They've been lying about everything from the very beginning. So when you look at the colonial times and you look at all of that, they brought famine over here, they brought disease over here. But the way that they went after the Native American was just like, I'm just trying to figure it out. You're
Damn.
running because
Famine, disease, Native Americans, Native, the indigenous people, not Native Americans, but however.
you're being persecuted. You're running from tyranny. You're running from all of these things. And nobody's paying attention to any of that. Y'all came over here because you were looking for peace. Y'all came over here because you were looking for a better way of life. Y'all came over here for all of these things. And then when you get here and you show up as visitors and guests of another people who were operating in this land, living in this land, working this land, navigating this land, had their.
That's another thing too. Like, you come to a land where it's already, people are already navigating this land, operating this land, taking care of it, cropping it, growing. So many things here. Fruits, vegetables, all the things that you could think of that exist today, somehow on the scale or level that they existed, past tense. No matter if you want to say, oh yeah, they took that and they updated, they recreated it, and they took it to the next level. It's better, just higher technology, all of this good stuff. You can say all of that. At the end of the day, what's more important? What is what gets looked over? What does what is something that the people, that the government hide from the people? Let's think about that. What about all the laws and all the bills being passed? What about all of that? All the laws and bills being passed, we don't get a chance to vote. We don't get a chance to talk about it. And it's like it's like it's in Canada at a hotel somewhere up north. What about that? Y'all worry about everything else. Those are a lot of things that go across my mind when I think of stuff like this. Doing content, whether I'm, doing stock, crypto, whatever it may be, it's something that you always think about. Is it related to the community? Is it helping the community? Is it helping the community in your city, in your state, where you're located? Is it helping all the communities around the country, nationwide? 10 times out of 10, no. 9 times out of 10, no. Doesn't really matter the number. But there need to be more unity, more community sticking together, because it's definitely outnumbered when it comes to those that want to basically live peacefully. Not have to live under control and not have to live under lies, under I don't want to say government, but politicians that work for the government and don't follow the right way things should go for the people. They're looking for things to be done for themselves only, and not the people, but themselves. And when you take that into consideration, you have to understand that that's how a lot of people really are in those positions, in the office, White House, however. That's why you focus on voting for your city and your state governments, where you located, where you reside at. You focus on voting for those. That's what you do. And it should be okay. Go from there. Look, we're going to get back into this. And definitely Jaguar Wright hit a lot of key points.
Community.
It's just getting serious.
They own everything. The first thing that you do is you sit there, you lie to them, you pretend like you cool, and then you wait for everybody to go to sleep. So it's just not making any sense to me. Like, the simple fact that we call the indigenous people here Indians is crazy. How long did it take for this nation to start acknowledging these people as not Indian?
Exactly.
But that goes to show you the power of how this structure is. They've literally been able to come and declare whatever they want to declare. Like, this is wild. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. The real devil worshippers came here. Hence why it says in the constitutional laws that you can practice whatever religion you choose to practice.
Wow. How many of you knew that's in the Constitution? Listen, I don't want to hear people come and lie and say that they knew. We're going to run this back. Run this back a little bit to I believe that was 316, 317. We're going to try to run this back. Run back a little bit more. This is good, y'all.
Whatever religion you choose to practice. One nation under God. If it's one nation under God, then why would you need... I've been waiting to see who's really going to jump out there and who's really going to speak.
but in the Constitution, people are able to practice whatever religion that they want to practice.
We got a lot of deflection when it comes to these files, but it's really, really, really not
It's
that
unbelievable.
difficult. Things in the way they begin. You know, a
It's
thing
crazy.
always returns back to its origin, to its
Wow.
source. This cannibalism stuff is real. And that's the other part, like
Definitely
that I
real.
really wanted to just dig a little.
This another thing on the cannibalism part. Like, I remember being younger, watching like super young, like 8, 9 years old, and watching like TV shows and stuff like that, and seeing with like parents. And I remember definitely seeing like TV shows, movies, and it had like a lot of different like moments that would seem kind of awkward. It was you come to find out, and I don't want to get too much in that and get off topic, but you I've watched some of those, and you go do research on those, and it come out like, oh yeah, like they were supposedly eating children. And the shocking thing about that is the fact that there's not too many people speaking on it. It's not too many people speaking on it at all, like there should be. People have got the cojones, whatever, pause to do whatever they want to do to feel gangster, seem tough. Yeah, you this, you that. But when it comes to situations like this and topics like this, what about these? Who's here to talk about these? So at the end of the day, nah, I don't think it's cool. I think you actually, if you can talk about all this other stuff, you can actually run your mouth about stuff that doesn't really matter. These are the topics that we can do reaction videos to. We can talk about. We can uplift people to feel, not ashamed to talk about if it's um, stories they heard of or people they may know of, people they've lost. Because a lot of these people have families, that are missing, they're not here with us anymore. They have families. They care and love their family. They want to know what happened. Some of those that are still alive and just in hiding. You know, Hopefully a lot more things come to light when it comes to victims and more suspects. Hopefully more of this files come out, because every time we turn around, there's more information. There's a lot more information every time we turn around. So hopefully, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play and see what they say. Let's see what she's talking about.